In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a whiteboard with handwriting animation effect. As you can see here, I have made this the whiteboard completely in PowerPoint, and then you can add any image or text, infographics, whatever you feel better. You can just add it. So let me just show you how I did this one. So you can see here it's a plain whiteboard with the hand here, and when I click it says the anatomy of heart, and when I click the hand goes down, the image of the heart comes, and then the whatever the different parts of the heart it will come. I can write it. For example, this is the left pulmonary artery, and when I click the next slide it will go and it says this is the right pulmonary artery. So different things, whatever you feel better, you can add all the anatomy or eye or text or images or the photos, whatever you feel better, you can just put it on this whiteboard. And if you have not subscribed to my channel PowerPoint University, please subscribe it now and make sure to enable the bell notification icon. You can join my Telegram group with the help of this link, and if you like to contribute to my channel, you can do it through PayPal or Patreon. The link is provided in the video description section. I have used Office 2019 version to do this. If you are using the older version, then this may not work. So let's start the tutorial. Now I'm going to design a whiteboard. For that, go to Insert, Shapes, and from the rectangles I'm going to select the rectangle's rounded corner, draw the rectangle, and you can see the small orange point. Just drag this outside. Okay, so we end up getting this one. So depending on your requirement, how much wide and how much height you need, you can just adjust it. So maybe I need this much. Alright, and shape outline, I'm going to make it no outline, and then I'm going to duplicate this by pressing Ctrl D, and I'm going to give some other color, and then I'm going to reduce the size a little bit from all the directions, so I can reduce it maybe this much, and here also I'm reducing, or you can just hold the shift key also and you can reduce it at once. So whichever you feel easy, you can just do it. So let me just add few more gap, and then I'm going to select both of these and make sure to align center and align middle. Now the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to select both these shapes, go to format, merge shape, and I'm going to make it fragment. Okay, the moment I make it fragment, it becomes two. Can you see here? This is one is the border and then the internal part. So now I'm going to select this one and I'm going to give the color which is like a white, off white, and for this let me just make it a format shape, and I can make it to say a gray color, for example. If not, we need to just change to some gradient fill. Then I'm just going to the effects, okay, and then go to the 3D format, top bevel. I'm going to choose maybe this one, you can see here, or if that is too big, you can make it, you can choose this also. All right, if required, as I said, if you want, you can just change it to a gradient fill, but I think not required. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add few more shapes, okay, which is to bind this one. So let me just duplicate this, only this part, go to Insert, Shapes, and I'm going to select a rectangle, draw a rectangle, maybe this much size here, you can see. So let me just select this shape, hold the shift key, select the rectangle, merge shape, I'm going to make it intersect, okay, and then shape fill, make it black, or you can make it somewhat lighter color, and then I'm going to put it here exactly. Press Ctrl D to duplicate, bring it here, and I'm just going to make it flip vertical, you can see here. Press Ctrl D to duplicate, bring the other side, and I'm going to make it left 90 degrees and make sure that it is properly aligned, and then one more last, it should come here, and it should be flipped vertical, and I'm going to place this one here. Alright, so you can see here it looks like kind of a whiteboard now. And let me just insert one trapezoid, draw one trapezoid, small one, maybe this much size. Shape outline, no outline. Shape fill, I'm going to give some more dark color here. Alright, and then we need to draw the legs. For that, go to insert shapes. I'm going to select the rectangle, draw a rectangle, shape outline, no outline, and I'm going to select some gradient fill. By default there will be 4 stops, but I have used this one before, that's the reason showing here. So let me just select one thing and make it one more gray color, one light color, and one more somewhat dark gray color. And direction, I'm going to choose this one. It looks something like this. And duplicate this by pressing Ctrl D, reduce the size and increase the width a little bit, and maybe I'm going to give some dark color here, or I can just make this more dark colors. Okay, and this also. Alright, and here this color also somewhat darker. And then I'm just going to put it here. This is a joint. Alright, and then I'm going to duplicate this, reduce the width by holding the Alt key. You can just reduce it a little bit. Alright, and I'm going to put it here, send this to back so you can see the joint here. And then I'm going to add one more trapezoid at the bottom. Shape outline, no outline. Shape fill, you can give some dark color here and put it exactly in the center. If not, you just need to zoom in and make sure that it is properly in the center. Alright, and then I'm going to select this, press Ctrl G to group it, bring it here, tilt this, you can see here something like this. Let me just move it more up here. Alright, so I'm going to put one like this, press Ctrl D, one more, make it straight and make it more up in the center. And this one I'm going to add it towards the right, tilt it to the left, and select both these 3 and send this to back. So you can see here the design of the board is ready. Now it's up to you what text you want to animate it. Now I'm going to add the text here. For example, you can add any text here. Okay, I'm just going to say, for example, anatomy of heart. Alright, and then I'm going to use the font which is the Hand of Sean. Center align, if you want you can increase the size, something like this. Alright, and then I'm going to add the animation to this. So let me just close this one, animation, add animation. I'm going to make it wipe, and wipe it should start from left. Enable the animation pane, double click this one, and the animation start you should say by letter, and we can increase this and click OK. So it comes something like this, 1 by 1. Now to make sure that this is coming with the help of the handwriting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste one image which I have downloaded from the internet. You can see here this particular image I have downloaded, and then I'm just going to reduce the size of the hand and I'm going to place it somewhere here. Alright, now what I'm going to do is this hand should move from left to right with the help of this animation. So go to add animation, more motion path, scroll it down and make it right and click OK. Alright, now double click this one, remove the smooth start and smooth end. Timings you want slow, fast, depending on your requirement, you can make it and click OK. And you can see here if I play it comes like this, but this hand is coming very slow. So now what I need to do is I need to double click this one, timing, maybe I need to make it somewhat of fast and click OK. Fast is too fast also, so we need to make it maybe a medium. So let me just go to the timings and make it medium and click OK. And this should happen with previous. So if I play, this should come together. But you can see here the hand is stopping somewhere far, so I'm just going to select this animation. You can click it here, hold the shift key and stop the animation at this point. Alright, and then this one I'm going to increase the % delay between, maybe I'm going to make it 25. Let's see, I think somewhat okay. Alright, so like this you can make. So this is the very first slide. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the details like the heart image or something different. So first of all, I'm going to select this one, right mouse click and duplicate the slide. Okay, and this particular animation, the text animation, I'm going to delete this. Okay, the animation only of the hand is there, and this hand, it should come somewhere down. Okay, and if you remember some time back, I have created this anatomy of the heart. You can see here when I click, it will give you the names of the each part of the heart. So this is all done completely in PowerPoint. All right, so you can see here it is animating also, you can see. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this heart and I'm going to paste there. Okay, so let me just select this one, Control C, go to this one and Control V. Okay, you can see here, and I'm going to group this, press Control G to group it, and I don't want this any extra. You can see here I have all these arrows. I'm just going to delete this. If you want, you can keep it also, not a problem. Let me just delete one by one, or if you feel that the other thing also you can do it, or some other images or other infographics, that also can be done here. So quickly let me just leave it as it is. I'm going to reduce the size. Okay, and I'm going to put it here. Let me just reduce further. Okay, and then I'm going to move the hand here. For example, say this one is, say, left pulmonary artery. So I'm just going to copy this one and I'm going to paste it here. All right, and this also I'm going to make it hand of Sean, and this one I'm going to bring it here and make sure the hand should always be on front, bring to front. All right, so the same thing here, it should stop, the hand should stop at this place. I'm going to bring it here. All right, and then for this text I'm going to give the same animation. Okay, so let me just select the text, go to the animation, add animation. I'm going to make it again the same, which is the wipe. All right, wipe, it should happen from left. Double click this one and animation Y letter, again maybe 25. Click OK. All right, and this should happen with previous, and this should happen after previous. Okay, so if I play now, it comes something like this. All right, so for even for this also you can add the animation. For example, I'm going to add the animation which is, say, float up or rise up, whichever way. No, I think the float up is okay. Click OK, and this should happen here with previous. All right, so let me just show you how it works. When I click, it says anatomy of the heart, and when I click, it is coming something like this. So now what I need to do, this second slide, I need to go to the transitions and I have to select morph. Okay, so you can see here how the hand comes down. Let me just click, the anatomy of the heart comes, and when I click, the hand goes down, the image of the heart comes, and then left pulmonary artery. Again, this is very fast, so we need to just correct this one. Okay, maybe I need to reduce it. Let's see, and if I play, it comes something like this. Okay, so then if you want to add more, again duplicate this one. Okay, and here this heart, I don't need this animation, and now I'm going to move the hand towards the right side. For example, now we are talking about the left pulmonary, you can write it the same thing here, the right pulmonary artery, and all different text you can add it here. Or if I said if I mentioned before, you can add any text or any image or any infographics onto this particular whiteboard.